ancient and world-famous monastery of Cassino, perched 1,700 feet above the town, is photographed from a reconnaissance plane by Pathé News war correspondent Bob Donahue, Jr. These pictures show how the monastery dominated the entire Cassino combat sector. From its commanding height, the abbey overlooked the vital Liri Valley, direct route to Rome from Cassino. It also dominated the approach up the Via Casalina and across the Rapido River to Cassino itself. For weeks, the Fifth Army assaulted Cassino without damaging the monastery. Although our infantry was locked in continuous bloody fighting with the Nazis, our guns fired only on the town and on enemy positions just behind it. A strong nest in this ruined medieval castle on a peak just beneath the abbey was pounded to pieces. February 15th. 9:28. Here they come, the big boys, flying forts. Right on the button. The bombers let up, our big guns let them have it. The heaviest air artillery pounding that ever hit a single building. .45, the second wave. One burst of flak from enemy guns. Third wave, 226 medium and heavy bombers in 8 relentless attacks. The abbey is destroyed. No American can help regretting that it was necessary. But as between a famous building and the lives of our men count more. Marshall Islands, first pre-war Japanese territory to be invaded by Americans. A 700-mile group of atolls bristling with Jap air and sea bases, most important of which is Kwajalein, the Marshall's strategic heart. Our invasion forces strike here. The 4th U.S. Marine Division storms the islands of Roy and Namur. The Army's 7th Infantry Division, in a two-pronged drive, takes Kwajalein Island itself. These pictures show the Army invasion. Ships of Admiral Terrible Turner's giant task force stand offshore from Kwajalein. The pre-invasion bombardment nears its devastating conclusion. The 2.5-mile-long island is hit and hit again. From tiny Anubuj Island, just west of Kwajalein, U.S. artillery pounds the objective at almost point-blank range. Piles of empty shell cases indicate the ferocity of the barrage. Now, scores of landing craft bring the troops ashore on Kwajalein. They drive in for the decisive assault. The patches on their backs are to identify them to our strafing aircraft. Gunners get a Jap sniper in a tree. Constant, devastating mortar fire. It drives the enemy further back. A Jap pillbox gets the TNT treatment. Riflemen cover any possible escape. Flamethrowers finish off a Jap military building. Infantrymen push ahead. All arms keep up relentless pressure on the enemy. Watch closely. A running Jap is shot. With a loudspeaker, an officer demands surrender of Japs still holding out in a ruined pillbox. One Jap comes out. Another with a white flag. A Jap tells an officer there are 10 in his pillbox. All are now dead or prisoners. The 7th Division alone killed 4,600 Japs and captured 163. Enemy bodies litter the sands of Kwajalein Island. The Army did a thorough job. Our own wounded are brought up for treatment. With the grim fighting past, our men relax. They've earned the opportunity. From a mess sergeant's campfire, a Kwajalein Island chicken feeds weary veterans of the battle. Admiral Nimitz, Pacific Fleet Commander, and Lieutenant General Richardson, Army Commander, visit Kwajalein. With General Collette, Chief of the 7th Division, the high officers tour the battlefield. At the highest point on Kwajalein, the Stars and Stripes go up. Under Chester Nimitz, the United States moves ahead in the Battle of the Pacific.